Hi guys. Today I just thought I would share like my thoughts. So here's where we're at basically in the home buying process. We have submitted an offer, and this is the same property I've been talking about it's like the condo, and it's a hot ticket, so there's been a lot of offers. We submitted a letter of intent. I don't know, I think I heard it's called the letter of the heart or something. Don't quote me. Something about like, you just want the buyer or the seller, because we're the buyer, we want them to just get an idea of who we are and, that we're serious buyers. And so we did that. The offer was submitted, I believe, Saturday, and I just hated it because I've been nervous ever since, like an excited nervous, because, it's either we're going to get rejected or we'll get accepted, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just super pumped. But I will say this. So for me, I feel like, if it's meant to be, it'll work out, right? But if not, I want to prepare and I don't want to waste time. So I've already looked at a couple other promising properties, and I just looked at one today. So I toured it just, as a, I guess, precaution, like in case this deal falls through or it doesn't work out. I just want to know, like, what else is out there? What is another possibility? And because we're pre-approved, at least, a lot of times, I guess from what I'm understanding, in order to tour a house or a home, they want like a pre-approval letter. Just, they don't want looky-loos, just saying that they can, like somebody really looking at a home who can't afford it just to look, So that happened. Alex got home from work this morning, so he was napping. So I went to go look at it by myself. And that's where we're at. I just kind of wanted to sort of touch base and like, this is where I'm at right now. I'm nervous and I'm excited and I am like, hurry up and make a decision. But, I have to be okay with either decision. Obviously, super excited if they say yes. In my mind, I've been like picturing it, right? Like, what is it going to look like when they say, guess what? It's yours. Like, oh my gosh. In my head, I'm just like thinking through it. And also not dwelling too much on the negative side of that. But if I were to get a call and it's like, they want to counter, or I guess I understand, like if they don't choose you, then you just don't hear from them, which is terrible. I wish they would just say, you know what, we've decided to go with someone else. I don't know how that works. That's in my head what I'm thinking should happen. But if they counter, I don't know. Like, dude, this is a big purchase. So expensive. But I'm excited for like the small, upgrades that are totally doable. Like when Alex has maybe a 4 days off. Or if we want to tackle a project like, hey, let's tackle one of the restrooms, because there's 2 others where there's not a line waiting for this one. And let me just say, I love our little place. I've always said it's a cottage. And yes, there's times where I'm annoyed because it's so little, but there's a lot of perks. There's a lot of good things to where we currently are. So I'm sort of just processing a lot of things, like getting prepared of like, leaving this place and what that means. And, as far as like emotional, because it's been cute. It's worked for us for 3 years. And, a lot of gatherings here, which was nice because it's like, 1 floor. Whereas this condo is 3 floors. It's like one of those where it's the garage at the bottom and then you have like the living space in the middle and then like some rooms at the top. But it's looks like a great community. And so I just wish that, future self could come and say, it's fine, relax, you're going to get it. Or you didn't get that one, but that's okay because that one that you ended up getting, that was the one for you. Whatever. I'm all over the place, guys, right now. I just wanted to share my thoughts and my feelings because that's where I'm at right here in this moment, in this time and place. And so if you are a homeowner, let me know in the comments below. Did you feel the same? Were you cool about it? Like, no big deal. I'm just about to be a boss because I'm going to own my own home. Or were you also nervous? Is there any tips that you would share with your past self in the beginning stages of you looking for a home? If you have those tips, please share them in the comments below. I'd love to read them and see where you were. Or, if your parents bought a home and you were old enough to kind of know that process, what were your thoughts? Also, you know, Nathan's 11. I feel like he's old enough to kind of know and be on this journey with us as much as we, you know, I share like the tours, because right now it can only be, I think, up to 3 adults. So we leave the kids in the car. Usually it's close to the property. And I don't know, you know, what I should, if there's any tips for maybe easing his anxiety. I don't know if he's kind of like anxious. I know when I was 11, my parents bought a home and it was just exciting, but like I was just looking at the positive. I got my own room and he's excited about that too. So yeah, if you were, you know, if your parents bought a home when you were like around that age or just young enough to still be at home but old enough to understand, let me know what your thoughts were. Was there anything that you would have hoped your parents did to include you more? Yeah, I just love to hear your perspective, anybody's perspective who's been through this process, what to expect. I don't know what to do with myself. Like, yeah, there's just a lot going on in my mind. Hopefully, it is 3 o'clock. Apparently we should hear something by, you know, 4 or 5. And that's like right around the corner. So hopefully I will come back and update you. I will come back and update you regardless. Okay, thanks for being with me. Well, our first rejection. As much as I was prepared for, you know, the seller not accepting our offer, you know, it's just a weird thing. Like, you prepare yourself just in case, but I was really excited. And I know the right place is out there for us. This was just not meant for us. So now the search is still on. Sorry, I'm so tired. I don't sleep very well, and like I go to sleep really late. I end up waking up early, and I don't really take naps during the day. So it is, I don't know, maybe 9:30. I'm exhausted. And then the house that I saw earlier, I don't think it's not an option. You know, there's just, I think, a lot of work that has to be done to that. And I don't think we're in a place right now because, you know, work like that for a home equals money. And so we're already going to be putting most of that towards the house. So I'm bummed. It's a really weird place to be right now because I was so hopeful. And, you know, we're accepting it. And now we're, you know, looking at to see what else comes up. It's just a little bit like, it's like hitting a wall because I went on the websites that I'm looking at and all of them are like the same homes. So it's one of those things where it's, you know, too soon. Obviously, I got to give it a couple days to see what else comes up on the market. But I just wanted to share that this one didn't take, and that's okay. One day we will have the house that's right for us at this time.